Taiwan is bestowed with many climatic and geographic advantages that are not found elsewhere, and this sets Taiwan apart as the island filled with agricultural treasures. But before long, the rural villages that were once our pride has been desolated. It is no longer a source of hope, but burdens on our shoulders. We cannot help but start to reflect on where the problems lie. Is it really impossible for the rural area to have their redemption? Linzinei is located in Biantou village of Baihe Township in Tainan County. In Mandarin, Linzinei literally means within the woods. Elders in the village would jokingly say that people have come here but only see a bunch of trees with no more roads. That is why the name. The joke may seem light-hearted, but for Pastor Xiao Rui Qiao, who has cultivated the village for more than a decade, it is a depiction of a helpless situation that they can't seem to change.
村民的观念，他们的想法是感觉说啊，阮是无人要顶的人啦，有才调有方法的人，拢去台北啊，拢去都市啊，留阮这群无效的人伫这咧等死的，他们有这样的想法。那小孩子有一个想法，就是说啊，老师，我们较紧大汉的，阮大汉了要去做台北人，阮不爱要转来啊，这有够烂，有够歹。所以这样的一个念头，让我听起来，我就会感觉很伤心，会感觉很难过。
The children's words are real and true. This made Pastor Xiao stop and wonder, what kind of problems are Linzinei facing? Will it be a shabby village forever? Aside from how the villagers feel, another factor also poses a considerable challenge to Linzinei, and that is an environment easily flooded whenever the rain falls.
排水问题是这个社区差不多7年来、8年来最严重一个问题啊。到暑假的时阵，特别啊，就阵雨，哇，阵雨之后，山顶的土啦、水拢流入到社区。 所以造成很大的困扰了哈。我们最严重的一次就是一个阿嬷困到半暝的时阵，感觉奇怪，我的门床吼，我的裤底那澹澹，我著食到遮老啊，我哪有可能去偷带尿啦吼？目睭甲闭起看，哎呦，水淹到我的门道顶悬啊，所以紧张啊，打电话求救啦吼。
Indeed, this is a dilemma faced by Linzinei. With such a living condition, they have little to expect for the future. Fortunately, with the lack of favorable land and human resources, God has not given up on them. He reached out his saving hands in the nick of time. At a meeting for a pilot plan of rural regeneration, Pastor Xiao presented all of Linzinei's problems to the Soil and Water Conservation Bureau. The Bureau took the matter seriously and immediately sent staff to survey the situation.
水保局来了之后，就开始研究这个社区为什么会淹水，在山上的社区为什么会淹得这么严重。 所以他们花了很多时间、很多仪器、很多专家进来研究，研究完了以后，他们规划出了一些排水工程的整治，第一阶段、第二阶段这样子。那我们第一阶段就是先把教会前面有一个瓶颈，那个瓶颈挡住了所有的流水，所以整个社区淹。第一个阶段就是把那个瓶颈打掉。问题是瓶颈打掉，上面是有一间人家20年前就盖好的一个仓库啊，那仓库的主人要不要打开？ 他当然很舍不得啊，要把它挖掉，他家就没有仓库了。
The problem with ground-level structure has caused quite a headache to Pastor Xiao and the officials from the Soil and Water Conservation Bureau. But this is an indisputable fact that the flooding problem must be solved. All the villagers started to address the problem and finally persuaded the owner to tear down the warehouse. Based on a previously achieved understanding, the villagers are now willing to work together to build a better home. Linzinei will no longer become a flooded land after rain. Moreover, art is everywhere if you take a stroll down the little community path. Maybe you'll discover more surprises at the next turn. This flower house was just an abandoned corner in the village, but Pastor Xiao wanted to make it beautiful, so he negotiated with the owner of the flower house, Li Qingchi, and he immediately agreed, but under the one condition that it must be very beautiful.
你看要创安怎较好看、较水啊，互人看着人会感觉讲足欢喜啊，安尼安尼就好。啊用了吼，啊虽然我看咧真正足好嘛，足清幽的啦吼，足好安尼。哎，若得用的时，那人客来的时候，问讲哦，啊你创这遮水哦，讲对啦，啊佫偌济钱，啊我就讲我这地都奉献到社区，啊社区来计划来用啊安尼啦。
Uncle Li contributed back to the community selflessly. He asked for nothing and gave all the credit to the community. The new environment was created, and Uncle Li also assumed a new role as the volunteer tour guide. Whenever someone comes to visit, he would gladly tell everyone how the flower house came about. Cases like these are frequently seen in Linzinei's process of rural regeneration. The villagers can feel the value of a reformed village and understand that they not only received financial help, but also the irreplaceable change of future outlook.
我们的农村再生的理念，我们培根的理念，其实都是要为农村去创造一个 宜居适合人家居住一个，我们说白话一点，就是一个理想的一个社区形态。在基督教信仰里面有一个最高点，刚好跟我们农村再生、跟我们的培根的目标、社造的目标刚好是一样。那当然我也很害怕有人进来炒作土地，这个是我们很担心的。但是我们光担心没有用啊，应该是教育更多的居民。 怎样爱这一块土地？
From Pastor Xiao's words, we learned the importance of education, and that was why an agricultural development project must precede the rural regeneration. It allows the villagers to adopt a proper attitude and understand the responsibilities that they must shoulder.
我觉得整个社区营造不是一直加了很多东西上去，更重要的是知道什么东西该把它拿掉的。所以我们就发展了一个理论，叫做加与减的哲学，得与失的迷失。那这样的理念，我们感觉用在我们现在的社造或是我们的农村再生的里面是很重要的，不是一直加东西进去而已。更重要的是要把什么东西拿掉。 那加什么样的东西进去，才会让这个农村真的再生？
The idea of rural regeneration was thoroughly carried out, and now the residents of Linzinei are very clear of their future directions, and they have become proud of their beautiful community. The Tainan people are born with a gene that makes them strong against a tough environment. This is evident in Linzinei. But there are two other unique communities in Tainan that will make you see the diversity of rural villages and the hardworking farming society. The Tugou community of Houbi Township and the Duchia community of Chiku Township are the two new forces in rural regeneration. They both have some early achievements in the community development. These two communities are quite special because one is young and one is traditional, one is extroverted and the other one is introverted. But they share a common insistence, that is, they will never give up on their homeland. At the entrance of Tugou, you can see a cultural school and a reception room. This is the headquarters of Tugou's community development and rural regeneration plans. Many ideas were generated here when community leaders have meetings over a cup of tea.
初期我咧做迄个过程内底，我们非常辛苦，因为阮做阮干部到10几个人，出来讲店面人讲，无人要插完。但是阮有那个不气馁的精神，你永无插完不要紧，阮明仔继续来。啊，你明仔出来，你有一个，阮就和你讲，啊，过后日再来，你有两个，我嘛和你讲，我是慢慢用这种方式，希望阮的居民大家能达到沟通这部分。啊，所以阮伫这操作，阮他用2天的时间。啊，所以阮这个过程内底，互阮的居民对阮这个团体内底伫咧做，未来要对咱土狗改变的整个那个构想，会达到非常好的认同。
Village Chief Chan and his team are dedicated, and at the same time, the Tugou villagers received help from the graduate students from Tainan National University of the Arts. Professor Zheng Xuzhen from the university said he still clearly remembers when he first learned about Tugou's situation.
但是土沟当然很不一样的地方，就是说他们有一群人，很有热情，就是说他们已经去敏感到说，现在他们那个时候所碰到的那个整个的环境跟他们年轻的时候很不一样，所以他们开始有心想要去挽回或者召唤起一些什么东西这样，所以他们就那个时候他们开始想说能不能来筹组一个协会，然后透过一个组织的这个力量来推动一些事情这样。
Indeed, within the community's organization and with the help from the university, Tugou has changed. Every corner is blossomed with peony, and all the elders have become expressive artists. Furthermore, Tugou residents started to find a lifestyle that they desire. They began to attach importance to environmental issues because they want to recover the quiet home and clean stream in their memory. The villagers have the past experience of community development, and in order to regain a clear stream, they took an extra step by going to Japan to learn from the experts about how to really clean it up. Now they learn to apply their past experience into the Rural Regeneration Plan, and this gave hope to the villagers' ultimate dream for beautiful clean waters. Although this dream is a goal to achieve, and it may take more than 20 years to clean up one stream, but they won't give up, because this is a change they want, and the villagers must take on this responsibility.
社区要改变，我的想法是要由居民来讲出你的想法，透过社区的组织来整合起来，把这变到一本咱未来面的设计蓝图，变到一种计划书，来向有关单位申请指导案，由咱居民大家共同动手来才完成。
Village Chief Chan and his team's effort shows the rural regeneration spirit start from the grassroots. As long as the villagers adopt to new concepts and genuinely recognize the need to rebuild their homeland, then the goal of a true rural regeneration won't be far away. Chief Chan and Professor Chen both wish that rural regeneration can really help the villagers from the core, and that's the most important goal. Duchia village of Chiku Township is a rare settlement in Taiwan. It is a single clan village, and all the residents are the descendants of Chu. Such a special settlement caused a cramped rural development. But the children live up to their ancestors' expectations, and they face up to their village's problems early on. In the early days, they put efforts in community development, and now the Rural Regeneration Project has enhanced their capability and make them more confident for the future.
因认为讲，对这农村再生计划，对社会来讲是做帮忙的，因为阮早期所做的拢是硬体较济，对现代的环境生态的观念较无，拄好农村再生计划。 伊强调的是对环境的友好的关系。阮这社区来讲啦，嘛对着这个时代在行啦，所以讲接受这种农村再生计划来讲，因是足赞成的，100%赞成。
The director was not the only one who recognizes the achievements of rural regeneration plans. Everyone in Duchia has high expectations too. And they understand that it is not only the government's job, but also a subject that all the villagers must study. For example, when Duchia village tried to solve the problem of the lack of water resources, the villagers cooperated with the university's research department and devised a simple sewage treatment system. It is not only inexpensive and also takes care of domestic